Well, I don't know what I'd do without Social Security. I mean, I just couldn't survive. I wouldn't be able to pay any of my bills because I don't get that much money from my company retirement. Without Social Security, I'd be dead in the water. Yeah. All right, I was born here in Butte. I was born in a place called Meadville. It was a community out of Butte. It's an Italian community. I went to Holy Savior School, and then I went to Butte High School. As soon as I got out of Butte High School, I hired out as an apprentice carpenter, and I worked that for 18 months, and the job shut down. Then I went to work on a railroad, and when I was working on the railroad, I got drafted into the Army. And of course, before I went in, I was going with this beautiful Irish lady, and I made sure when I got drafted, I'd give her a ring. And then when I got out of the Army, we did get married, and we got 4 children, and we were married for 50 years, and she passed away a week and a half before our 50th anniversary. And I mined. I was a miner at the Con. I was running slimes, filling the stopes with slimes, and then I transferred down to Berkeley where I was mining down there. I was with a drilling and blasting and running a mucking machine. And I had a chance to get on a rope gang, but we were structural iron workers. We were the heavy workers. We did a lot of heavy work. At one time, my arms were like this. I spent 26 years with the mining company, and most of that was on the rope gang. And then I got hurt in 1981. I fell 43 feet, and I got pretty well busted up. I don't remember falling. I don't remember anything for 3 weeks. And that's the day they took me out of intensive care 3 weeks later. And the operator, he come up to me, and I guess I was talking to people during that time, but all of a sudden I come to and I seen him walking in my room, and I was wondering, what the hell am I doing here? And he walked up to me, he says, "Holter, you're the toughest son of a bitch I know." And so then after 9.5 months, I tried to go back to work again, and I did, but it was just too hard for me. I had to go back in the hospital to get more operations on my shoulder and different things. And so I got a disability. I did go on the workman's comp. And then later on, of course, I was on Social Security disability, which was great. Thank God for Social Security. That means my way of life. If I didn't have Social Security, I wouldn't be able to survive unless I'd have to go back to work again. Even with my company pension, I would never be able to live. You know, I'd live the life I'm living with just my company pension. I'd have to go try and find a job again. And if anybody would hire me, you know, I still have problems from the injury I had. But without Social Security, you'd be dead in the water. Well, it seems like there's a certain party here, they want to get rid of Social Security, or they want to, I don't know how they talk about it, and then they want to get rid of Medicare, and which also helped me a great deal here a few years ago when I had a heart attack. It was a good thing for Medicare, or I'd be really in debt. And I don't see why they want to get rid of it. Well, I think everybody should pay their fair share. Even these billionaires, millionaires, and billionaires, I can't see why they can't pay their fair share. I'm sure some of them collect Social Security whether they need it or not, because they made money. They made big money when I was making pennies, you know, on their profits. Sure, they benefited by it, big time. Even though we were union, they still benefited big time. And thank God for unions. See, at one time, Butte mines are the most dangerous mines in the country. And then, of course, when they come unions, they finally got a place to shower. Yeah, and it's not right. It's not America. It's not the America we want. Because, I mean, we're not talking as individuals, we're talking to as a country. And I just hope we get the right people in it that think the same way. You know, not just for the billionaires. We want to talk about the people that are walking the streets to help them too. And I think we should. To be true Americans, we should help everybody. We need the right people in it to do that. I mean, I had the opportunities, and I think everybody should have the same opportunities. What age they are, or how much money they make, or how poor they are, how rich they are, everybody should have the same opportunities.